Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll show you 4 weekly spreads that I made for my October theme. This month's theme was Blue Marble with golden accents, inspired by Elizabeth Turns, as you may know her as Plant-Based Bride July theme. And if you didn't check out my last video, which was the setup of this theme, I'll leave the link down below, or you can check on the card that will appear somewhere in the screen. And please like and subscribe to support my channel. Now onto the video. The first weekly spread was inspired by Johnny Sun's October 2020 Mid-Autumn Festival theme. She made this pop-up cover with a bunny and the moon, and I was really inspired to make one myself. She also made a tutorial that I will leave the link in the description down below, so you can follow it and if you want to make it or not. So in this video I want to do the tutorial, so you can and you should check out the description to see her video. Juni is an awesome artist that I really recommend you guys to check it out. For the first weekly spread, I was inspired by the first day prompt of Inktober. The prompt it was fish, and I decided to draw a fish to go with the movements of this pop-up. When I set this pop-up in my spread, I really struggled because the Leuchtturm paper is really thin. So I glued two pages to make it thick, and I resolved that problem with the opening the pop-up and everything. But now I regret that I didn't do on the other paper, because now I have one page that is really thin and one that is really thick, and I don't know, it just doesn't match. For this weekly spread, I used my fellow friends' stamps. I really love it when I use the stamps in my weekly spreads and everything, honestly. I don't know if you ever use stamps, but if you didn't, hey, you're losing a lot. Moving on to the next weekly spread, I decided to do marble edges in this spread to make it simple, to make it practical, and I honestly loved how it turned out, and I would totally do it again with another spreads. I decided to paint the edges, as I said before, and in the middle I did 6 spaces for the days of the week, and for the edges I used washi tape to limit the paint so it wouldn't be on the middle part. I use this technique of putting washi tape and painting outside the washi tape a lot, and I don't know if you use it or not, but I really recommend this type of technique because it's really practical and it works. For the third weekly spread, I decided to make a big circle of marble. This weekly spread was honestly the easiest because I have a template of a circle that I just followed the template. To make this marble effect in both my video that I didn't make with voiceover, and I don't know if you guys like voiceovers or just like lo-fi music, but since I'm doing a voiceover in this video, I'll explain with words how I did this marble effect. Basically, I just fill the place that I want the marble to be in with water, and then I just play around with the blue tones that I chose in this theme, and I did thin lines of black ink, of black watercolor to be more precise, and just blend with water. After it's almost dry, I grabbed the watercolors in gold to blend with the other watercolors. I don't know if I explain it right or not, but basically in the simple way, just add water, put ink and more ink, blend with water, put the gold watercolor then, and then let it dry. If you see that the watercolor is blending a lot, then a lot more than you want, then put more watercolor in gold. That's what I did. For my last weekly spread, I decided to draw a moon, and around the moon will be marble dissipating around. I just did an effect similar to the first weekly spread, not in this video, the first weekly spread that I did on my October Plan With Me video. And honestly, this weekly spread was one of my favorites so far, because the moon is really just thin and cute, and everything around looks amazing. Also in this weekly spread, I decided to use a different kind of stamp. It was a silicone one that you glue to an acrylic, I don't know how it's called, but it's an acrylic block, and then you stamp. I like this stamp because it's really thin. It's not as thick as the wooden stamps that I have. And I don't know, I think this looked really simple and it matched. It looks perfect. And yeah, that's my last weekly spread for my October theme. So here's a flip through of the 4th weekly spreads that I showed you guys in this video. I hope you guys really liked this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel because it really means a lot to me, and it helps to get me motivated and to get me to post more and more. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Have fun journaling and stay safe, that's really important. And that's all. Bye.